Hey, I've got some great news for you. You can buy a house with a reverse mortgage, and we'll tell you about that next.
Coming up.
Hello, I'm Carla Young with Keller Williams Professional Partners, your neighbor in Sun City. And I'm here with Fred DeLuca of Fairway Independent Mortgage, and we're going to talk about how to buy a house with a reverse mortgage.
Isn't that something? It's amazing. I never knew that could happen until I started training to do reverse mortgages. Believe it or not, anybody who's 62 and older, you can actually buy a home with a reverse mortgage. How does it work? Let me show you. I'd like you to meet Mr. and Mrs. Jones from Chicago. Now, they both recently retired and are looking to sell their Chicago home and move to Arizona to be closer to their family. Now, they recently sold their home and received $200,000 in net proceeds from that sale. Now, Carla, who's their Arizona real estate agent, found them an absolutely gorgeous home. The list price of that home, $400,000. Now, the reason they're willing to pay that much is because that particular property is in their desired neighborhood near to their family and their grandkids. Now, in addition to $200,000 in proceeds, the Jones, they have other funds sitting in savings accounts. They have $200,000 in an IRA, and they've got $200,000 in a Robinhood account in stocks. So they have a total of $600,000 in liquid assets that they'd be able to use. Now, with them being on a fixed budget, they don't want to have a mortgage payment at all. Now, in order to do that, they will need to pay cash for the home. However, they're concerned that if they buy their dream retirement home, it will deplete a good portion of their assets. So if they purchase a home for $400,000, the cost of their dream home, if they want to pay cash for it, that only leaves them with $200,000 in remaining assets. So they're a little worried. They're maybe getting a little discouraged. So instead of looking for their perfect retirement home near their family, they might have to settle for a home with a lot less money in a neighborhood which probably isn't as nice as they would like and not as close to their family as they would like to be. They want to see their grandkids. So instead of settling for a lesser desirable property, what if they get a reverse mortgage to buy a home? Now, if they use a reverse mortgage to purchase a home, not only will they be able to purchase that dream home, but they'll be able to keep most of their money or a good portion of their money, and they still will not have a mortgage payment, believe it or not. Let me show you how. Now, with reverse mortgage, if they purchase their desired purchase price of a home for $400,000, let's say they only put 50% down, which is $200,000. What does this do for the Joneses? One, doesn't give them a mortgage payment at all. Now, they'll still have to pay their taxes and insurance, and they'll still have to upkeep the home, but they will not have a mortgage payment. And they will keep a good portion of their assets. Instead of having just $200,000 in their assets, the remaining assets they'll have over $400,000, but better yet, they will not have a mortgage payment at all. Now, Carla, have you ever run into a situation like the Joneses where you had somebody who they were kind of worried about buying a home because maybe they thought it was going to leave them without any money?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of people when they're on fixed income, they want to keep their assets, in the bank just in case. And then also there are people who don't have enough cash to buy a home like that. I mean, they can't afford a certain price of home, and this is a way to get it for them.
They can get their desired purchase price and not put as much money down.
If you'd like to learn more, you can download this reverse mortgage guide for free. Just click on the link below the video to get your copy.